jeez, look at this tide.
I have to come check this out.
There she goes. See, we've got a pretty clean fish.
Got a fish on a skewer.
Alone here in remote Indonesia. Oh my goodness, guys, we have arrived in Indonesia, and take a look at this right now. We have arrived where the bloody fruit trees, the palm trees, and the rice fields meet the pristine ocean. And what we're doing is we're making our way down this path to go to one of the most insane dive spots, because for the next few days, guys, I want to catch my own food. That is the plan anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our way down. We're going to jump out with the spear gun, and hopefully we can get some food. It is absolutely incredible, man. Palm trees right here, banana trees right here, rice fields, and just over there, right there, is some of the most pristine ocean, and that is where we're going. All right, so I've never actually explored this island, but I've got my spear gun right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get the drone up, and we're just gonna walk around, and wherever we find a sick spot, we're just gonna jump out with the spear gun. The plan is we need to get food, and we need to find a sick spot where we can do a cook up, because yeah, I've never actually been to this island before. So let's get off the beaten track and let's go explore Indonesia, baby. We got the spear gun, we got a bloody good attitude, and we got froth levels. Let's go. I can't believe it. It's just me and you guys for the next few months exploring spots like this. It is literally jungle, as you can see right behind me. And then just down that path, we got the beautiful, pristine beach. I'm just walking around with my spear gun. All the locals over here are just looking at me like I'm like some type of alien with like some weird technology. There's all these like little abandoned beaches, and that's exactly where we're going to. I want to go spearfishing in some of these, I guess, remote little spots. And from there, hopefully we can get some fish where we can cook it up a little bit later on. I'm so frothing out right now. I'm going to be smacking anything I can, because there's no way I'm going hungry out here. There's no way it's happening. So let's get down to this beach, eh? Oh my goodness, take a look at this right now, guys. We got these big cliff faces that drop straight into this water, and right there you can see there's a little island off there, and out here this is the zone where we're going to go spearfishing 100%. I've never really seen this. There's all these big cactus you can see right there that are hanging off this cliff, and then you just got this pristine blue ocean. So yeah, fingers crossed there's some life out there. Woo-hoo-hoo. This is what we live for, baby. Take a look at this water. It is crystal clear out there. We are so on. You can probably see there's some fringing reef out the back there, and that's where we want to get to. That's where hopefully all the fish are. You can see there's a few boys behind me fishing down there. They're literally using pieces of bamboo to fish. So me coming along with this fancy spear gun, man, they're just looking at me like I'm some type of alien, but it looks absolutely pristine out here right now. So let's start exploring. Let's get in the water. I'm so frothed. We are so on here right now, guys. I don't know if you can see behind me, but we got this abandoned like little beach type thing. And what I've got is my spear gun right here. Oh geez, look at this tide. Oh, this tide is coming in fast, which means that water out there is getting super, super clear. So we're gonna be on, but yeah, I better not leave my bag here, right? Because we're gonna get smoked. Look at this one. So I'm gearing up right now. We got an absolute insane crystal clear water right behind me on this, I guess, little abandoned little beach type thing. It's like a little cove. It's so sick here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get out there. We need to get food, and we need to find somewhere where we can cook it up a little bit later on, because yeah, if we don't catch food, we're going hungry. So let's gear up, let's get in the water, and let's start smacking a few fish, eh? Oh my goodness, check this out, guys. I'm inside a cave right now. This is absolutely insane. What the hell? absolutely nuts. It's probably not too safe in here, because you can see the waves are surging in pretty quick, but I had to come check this out. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. I want you guys to check out the teeth on this thing. Can you see that? That thing will literally smoke me. I don't know if you guys saw, when I shot it, I was like trying to keep the distance of it, because it was trying to come at me and actually attack me. It was like turning back on my spear and like biting my spear. And these are one of the only fish that actually will try to attack you when you shoot them. So, man, I was pretty scared. I'm not gonna lie, guys. So, you know, I just had to go in for the snatch, had to go in for the kill shot, and that's exactly what I did. Grabbed him by the head and then just broke his neck, and he was lights out for him. A quick, painless death, that's for sure. This is what we're having for dinner, baby. This bloody crocodile-looking long tong. And I was taking whatever I could get out there. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It was very, very hard. I don't even know if these things are edible, but apparently the locals like them on this island, because I was speaking to a few people about it. But guess we're gonna have to give it a shot, guys, see if this thing's even edible. And then this other fish that we got, this is what we call a dart. We have these back in Australia, but this thing's an absolute mammoth, man. They don't really get too much bigger than this, and you know, I couldn't pass up on the opportunity. So at least we got 2 fish. That water was absolutely incredible, but there wasn't any big fish coming in. I saw like 1 coronation trout, or like coral trout, that's what we call it back in Australia. And I also saw another fish called a moo, which are a very hard fish to, I guess, hunt and catch. And they were just keeping their distance. I couldn't get close to them. So, you know, I kind of had to take what I could get. I'm not writing back home to tell my family that I caught this bad boy, but you know, you got to take what you can get sometimes, guys. So we're going to try it. Alrighty, guys, we've secured the fish. It is in the backpack. What I want to do is just keep exploring this island and see what this place has to offer. I can't even bloody speak, I'm frothing that hard. But anyway, let's keep exploring, guys. And yeah, I'm so frothed out. We finally got fish. I don't even know if that stuff's edible, but we're giving her a shot anyway, baby. And that's what I live for. Let's go. We're gonna make our way over this headland, see what's on the other side. So let's start walking, eh? Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, there's something about just walking with your spear gun and your fins, just in this like jungle terrain, and reaching like this crystal blue water. There's just something about it. It's just so fun. Like, I love it so much. Like, sometimes I actually enjoy it even more than going out in a boat and shooting like, you know, really, really good fish, because it's actually a bit of a challenge. Just walking these paths, jumping out, finding some headland or some rocks, and then shooting yourself some dinner. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep making our way along this track right now, hopefully get over this headland, and we can find a spot where we can cook up that fish that we just shot. I just want to say something, guys. Like, a lot of people ask me, like, Wade, do you get lonely, like, you know, doing these solo travels, like you're all by yourself in Indonesia, going to all these spots? But like, I literally do not feel lonely. I feel like I got every single one of you guys joining me every single week, every single day when I wake up. Like, this is just what I love to do. I feel like you guys are with me constantly. So I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you guys. I'm so grateful to have this community here, and I love making videos for you guys. So yeah, God bless you all. Woo. Oh, wait, look how psycho this is right here, guys. There's another massive cave. This is similar to the one that we swam up in earlier when we were diving, but there's heaps more rocks here. You can probably go diving all along. Drop is so sick, man. Woo. Look at that. You do not want to get caught up in there, that's for sure. But look at this headland. All right, that was sick exploring this little headland right here, but what I want to do is I want to make my way back to that beach, guys. We're going to find some spot to set up because we need to cook up that fish. I'm getting quite hungry. It's probably about 2:30 in the afternoon right now. And yeah, we need to go cook up that fish. So, man, look at all this rubbish on the beach. Are you kidding me, bro? What's this? We got thongs. Look how many cups there are here. This is disgusting, bro. Oh my goodness. This is so cooked. What else do we have? Look at this. We just got bottles washed up left, right, and center. I could fill up my backpack right now and I wouldn't even make a dent in this. Are you kidding me? Look at this. This is wild. Definitely take a bit of it when we leave this spot. But what I want to do, guys, is I want to set up right here, kind of around this zone, just up here. We're going to have a cook up. We're going to cook that fish, and we're going to see whether it goes down all right, eh? It's actually a cracker arvo, so yeah, let's get into cooking that fish. Woo. How's this though? Look at this. It's like an Indonesian water bottle. What the hell? Look at this. We got a bloody basket, man. I might keep that, eh? That can probably come in handy. We'll probably chuck the fish in that or something like that. It's like a homemade woven basket. That's sick. All right, we're keeping this for sure, bro. See, at least some of this is treasure. It's not trash. What else do we have here? We got a bit of line. We could probably use that. Coconuts. Whew, what do we have up here? Man, I can't believe how much rubbish is washed up here. What is this? It's like a bag, a Hessian bag. It's got the most pristine ocean out there, and this beach is just littered with plastic. So you can see, it's absolutely disgusting, man. Look at it up here. What? This is insane. What the hell, man? I've never seen a beach with this much rubbish in my life. Take a look at this. There's literally just piles of rubbish out here. All right, there's not really too much I can do about the rubbish situation, guys. You can see this beach is literally littered with it. There's just millions of bottles, thongs, bottles, thongs, thongs, bottles, thongs. It's just everywhere. So what we're gonna do is, when we leave from this cook up, I'll try to take as much as I can, and then at least I can bin some of it. But this is just the problem that you have over here in Indonesia. They need to just, I guess, stop using bloody one-use plastics and just try to find some type of material, man. They just do not care. Like, you would never see this in Australia. It's just not like this. But yeah, it's just part of life over here, man. You got to just, I guess, accept it, do what you can, and roll with the punches. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, I got this little sauce that I picked up from these local people. I just asked them, like, what's the best bloody sauce to put on fish, and they're like, yeah, use this one. I've never tried it before. I got it in the backpack. I'm like bloody Dora the Explorer. I just whip out things from the backpack. So we'll get into that a little bit later. I'll show you what it is. But first, let's collect some firewood. Let's get this fire up and cranking, and then yeah, we'll get to that sauce a bit later. There's one thing about this beach, there's no shortage of all this driftwood, but some of it's quite damp. So we'll try to pick out as much as we can that's dry, and at least we can use some of this wood. Probably use that. Yeah, I'll use that. Use this. Actually insane, there's so much plastic. Look, it's everywhere. We'll get some of these small sticks. This should hopefully take off all of this right here. We'll grab this bad boy. We'll put all of our wood in here. It's a good idea. All right, put all of our wood in here. Then we can just collect as much as we want, and it'll be perfect. All right, let's go collect some wood. All right, we filled up this basket now. There's quite a bit of wood in there. We need to get some kindling and we should be able to get this started. Go for a little bit of explore, see what else is on this bloody trash can of a beach. Oh man, I'm actually feeling so cooked. We were diving out there for a few hours. Definitely wasn't easy going getting those fish, I'm not gonna lie guys. It's not like Australia where you jump out some spots and it's just loaded with fish. It was super, super hard. We'll use this for kindling. This will be mental kindling. Yes. All this grass. Yes. Just grab as much of this dead grass as possible. That's our kindling right there. It's actually pretty sick. You got two different sides of this headland. One side's got white sand beaches, the other side's got black sand beaches. So, whew, let's keep exploring, see what we got. All right now, we got our kindling right here, and we got our firewood in this basket. Man, this thing's actually come in so handy. But what is this up here? I'm actually gonna use this. What is this? It's like a little table. I'm gonna use it for a table. Oh. All right, we'll put it here. Alrighty guys, it's time for the cleanup. We got our two beautiful fish right here. We got the dart and we got the long tom. I've got my knife right here. I was storing in the backpack. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna slice this. I'm gonna take all the guts out. I might score it and then I'm gonna add that sauce that we got in the backpack. We'll chuck her straight over the fire. So let's get straight into cleaning this up. So first things first with this dart, I'm just gonna find exactly where the anal, I guess, hole is. There's no way you can say anal hole and make it sound good. So you guys know what I mean. Find the bloody hole down near where the, yeah. What you're gonna do is you're gonna start cutting all the way up towards the gills, just like so. And then from here, you're gonna grab this fish just at the head right here. You're gonna open it up just like that. Now you can see inside there, you got all the guts and you got all the gills and everything that you don't really want in this fish. I'm just gonna grab it all out, just like so. Sometimes if you get a good grab, you can get it all out in one go. Essentially, we don't really wanna, I guess, get it everywhere, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. This fish actually doesn't have too much inside of it, you can see. Actually quite clean. The gills right here, they're actually connected straight to the head. So if you grab the gills right there, you can literally just pull them and they'll come out all in one go. And right there you can see we've got a pretty clean fish. It's got no gills. That one's just about good to go. Now let's move to this bloody crocodile looking thing. All right, I've never done this before, guys. I've never eaten one of these before. I don't even know if you can eat one of these. One of the local guys just said that, you know, they eat them. And I was like, all right, well, I'll give it a try because there's heaps over here in Indo. These are super sustainable. Man, this thing's like a big piece of spaghetti, man. Oh, this thing's got a belly full of something, eh? This thing's been smashing something up. We'll have a look at it, see what it's been eating. Like a sardine or something like that. Oh, it's starting to break down, which is fantastic because it's gonna make this fish just smell great. Here we go, we got the tail of it, yeah. Look at that, he smashed a sardine. That's what it looked like. Doing the exact same thing, getting all the guts and gills out of this. All right, so you can see right now, we've gotten rid of all the guts and the gills of this big, long, bloody spaghetti looking fish. What I'm gonna do in each one of these fish right now is I'm just gonna score it. So I'm just gonna grab my knife and I'm just gonna, I guess, cut some lines down this fish. I'm super interested to see what this tastes like because I've never eaten one of these. All right, you can see we've just cut some score lines down that fish. That one's just about ready for the barbie. You can see we've scored up this fish. I'm just gonna go give it a wash and then we're gonna add that bloody Indonesian sauce to these bad boys. So let's go wash these off, eh? Let's get all the guts and everything out of this. Looks pretty clean. I've just grabbed out this sauce. You can see it right there. This is this Indonesian sauce. They call it like a sambal. And I've had this on chicken before and it goes off like a frog in a sock, but I've never actually had it on a fish. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add it. Essentially, it's just like, you can see chili, garlic, and probably a whole heap of other stuff that I have no idea what's in it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna season up this fish right now. We'll try get it in all those score lines. Oh man, that chili feels real good on my cuts, eh? Let's run it up the spaghetti. It's like painting, bro. We'll probably sauce her up once we get some color on it too over the grills. Man, I got no idea what to expect from eating this long tong, eh? I've never eaten one of these before. It's actually so handy having this basket. I'm just gonna make a bit of a fire pit. We'll get all this dead grass right here. We'll put it right there. That's going to be our kindling that hopefully we can get it going with. I'll grab out some small sticks from our basket that we found, man. How sick. All right, we'll grab these small sticks, put these to the side. We can put that on after we get this fire up and cranking. Here we go. She's going to go. She's going to go. There she goes. Woo. Oh, yes. This kindling's super wet. You can see smoking up a whole heap, but she should still go. We got a nice steady fire going here. I just got to make sure that this wood I put on is not wet, because a lot of it is. It's all been washed up with this tide, so I'm pretty much using all driftwood here. Got a sharp stick right there. I want to feed it into this fish just like so. I want to feed it all the way down. And you see that right there. That's our fish. What I'll do is I'll stick that in the ground right there. You can see that will just slowly cook away. Woo! That looks perfect. I need another stick for our long tong. What piece am I going to use? This piece is going to have to be super thin, I reckon. Look at this piece. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Try to do the same for this. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll try give her a shot. Actually going to feed it all the way through this one, just like so. This part through the mouth, or into the mouth. Got a fish on a skewer. I'm just keeping this fire going. I really need to get it up and going so this flame can cook this fish a little bit more. Now the reason I've done this method, guys, is because you get a slower cook, a more even style of cooking, rather than me just chucking it straight over the fire. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I've never eaten one of these before. We're gonna give it a shot. Probably gonna taste like rubbish, but who knows. Man, if you guys could smell this right now, all that sauce is starting to, I guess, just like go that beautiful like caramelization right now over that fish, and it smells absolutely insane. Oh, that's smoke, man. You can see that fire is going really, really good. I'm just fueling it because it's starting to cook that fish really, really nice. This is what we live for, baby. Flame grilled fish on the beach, alone here in remote Indonesia. I love this type of stuff. Woo. This fish looks so good. Oh, this one looks amazing, the dart. I don't know about the bloody long tong. All right, the dart's staying like that. Long tong's going over the fire. I've lost all hope for it, so she's gone straight on the coals. All right, this dart looks absolutely amazing. The long tong, I've pretty much lost all hope for that bad boy. Man, probably the first and last time I'll ever shoot a long tong, man. Can't believe I tried to thread the thing on a piece of, I guess, stick and put it over a fire. Mate, we've reached all-time lows here with the long tong. Okay, our fish is just about ready. I'm taking her off. Look at that. That looks incredible. All right, we'll put the dart over here on our table right there. That looks so good. All right, let's get this long tong off, man. Lost all hope. Oh my goodness. Lost even more hope for it. All right, let's get it as much as we can. We've got half a long tong right there. Look at that thing. Are you kidding me? That looks absolutely shocking. We'll put the tail back where it belongs. Back down here. Alrighty guys, we have done it right now. We've got our beautiful dart. You can see it's been cooked absolutely perfect over that fire. And this long tong, man, this thing looks absolutely rubbish. All right, let's give her a shot. I'm gonna put a little bit more of this sambal on it, this Indonesian sambal. Hopefully it just gives it a bit of, I guess, spice and everything like that. And we'll give her a taste test. All right, look at that meat. Actually looks really nice. Let's give her a shot. Yeah, that's so good, man. That dart's absolutely incredible. It's the moment, guys. Let's give this bloody creature a taste. Let's see if this thing's edible or not. I've never eaten one of these before in my life. What the hell? Do you guys see that? It's got a blue skeleton. That is freaking wild, man. All right, long tong. It's actually pretty nice. It's got quite a lot of bones in it. You can see, obviously, that the bone runs all the way along the fish. It's got too many of these little bones in it. Alrighty guys, that's it for this episode. We learned a few lessons. This sambal goes hard, man. And the long tong, It's still a no from me. Thank you so much for joining me on these wild adventures. If you enjoyed this one, please like and subscribe, otherwise I'll kill ya. And I'll see you on the next adventure. Much love. Shoo!